Hello, my name is Jackie Lawrence at jackiestampingdreams.co.uk and I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in the UK. Today I'm going to showcase some new products from the January to June mini catalogue and also talk about the exciting new celebration products which you can earn for free. Anyway, let's get crafting and I'll put you down onto my table. So as I say, we're going to be using products from the mini catalogue and I'm going to be using the beautiful, let's just turn that over, Fine Art Floral Suite, or some of the elements from it. And in here you get photopolymer stamps, coordinating dies, ribbon which is gold, an embossing folder, and then we have these beautiful floral designer series papers, and then there's some gold printed overlays which are absolutely stunning. But what I'm really excited about with the new products is that we've got the heat and stick powder returning. If you can remember this, a few years ago, quite a number of years ago, we used to do the heat and stick powder, which was perfect for setting your glitter so that it wouldn't come off. But this time they've brought in the gilded leaf embellishment, and this is absolutely stunning, and this is what I'm going to be showing you today. So I'm going to put that to one side. I'm just going to bring in the card that we're going to be making. So as you can see, this beautiful gold leafing is absolutely stunning. Okay, so we're going to do a version of this card. So I've got a Poppy Parade base card. Now with this card I didn't do layers, but I thought I'd just change the card slightly. So I've got the base card, which is A5, and then I've got a piece of petal pink, and that measures at 10 centimeters by 14.4 centimeters. If you're doing inches, then just come down slightly with your measurements, so just so that you've got an even border all the way round. Okay, so first of all I'm going to stamp this beautiful floral image in Versamark ink. Now this is a clear ink and it is perfect for heat embossing with it, but if you ink it over coloured card, it just gives a soft shade like a watermark. So just inking and then stamping down just to give a slight image on there, and then you're just going over as if you're doing a one sheet wonder where you're stamping all over. Coming off the paper, off the edges, and then just going back in and filling anywhere where you think that could do with a little bit of stamping. Okay. There you go. So we can put that to one side. So the next thing we're going to do is the stamping. So I've got a piece of white card. Now we used to do the Whisper white card, but we've now started doing basic white. So if you see anything in the catalogue and it comes up that Whisper white isn't available, don't panic, because we've got it in basic white. Okay, so I'm just getting some Granny Apple Green And again, I'm taking that floral image, just inking it up and then stamping down. And then I'm just going to clean my stamp with my scrub, and I've sprayed this with Stampin' Mist, and I'm going to stamp again, but this time with Poppy Parade. So I'm going for darker colour with my flowers on this card, and then we're just stamping down like so. Okay, so this is the heat and stick powder, and I've put this in a little container, and as you can see it's just a white powder. So we've got that, and then in another tub I've got the beautiful gold leaf in. So just open this up. Now I've kept my gold leaf in the pot that it came in. I know some demonstrators are putting it straight into a tub, but I'm finding that just keeping it in and just using the small amount that I want is perfect. And then I've got an old brush to use as well. But just look at this beautiful gilded flakes, they're just lovely. And don't breathe near it, and certainly don't sneeze near it, because it will go everywhere. But that is just stunning. Okay, so I'll put that away for one moment. I'm just going to use my craft buddy. Now, we don't do this anymore. If you haven't got one, just use it like a stocking with some talc powder in there. It's just to get any oils off your hands that have gone onto the card. Then I'm bringing back the Versamark ink again, and then I'll just show you the stamp set. I don't think I showed you that. This is a two-step stamp set, which means that you've got two images to create one flower. So you've got your outline stamp, and you've got a fuller stamp for the background of the flower. But we've also got this little flower here, and that goes onto this floral spray. Okay, so I've just got my stamp going in with the Versamark. Just bring that nearer to me, and then I'm just going to stamp over my poppy flowers. Okay, you won't be able to see anything because, again, as I say, the ink is clear. Okay. Then bringing in my heat and stick powder, I've got a spoon. So I'm just going to spoon the powder over the flower. Okay, and then just tapping off. I'll move this out the way. I do have a habit of spilling my powder everywhere, and if I just bring this in, you can just see where the powder has caught onto the ink. Okay, so I'm going to use my heat tool and I'm just going to blitz the image. excuse me. So you'll know when that's done because you can't now see that powder. Then I'm going to use some grid paper, and then I'm going to just bring over my tub. Hopefully you can see, and then I'm just going to pick up some of this flake. Oh, that's a large bit. And then just put it over, and then you're just going to tap it down over the flower, and then that will just stick. Like so. Oops. So just tapping that down. Now you could use a sponge, but I like to use my brush. See, this just gets everywhere. So just turn that round, and then I'm just going to brush the flakes, excess flakes, back into the pot. And then I can put the lid back on my gold leaf. Now you will see that there are some flakes in there, but I can put those back in the pot and they will get used at another date. So if I just bring this in, this is just absolutely gorgeous. Nice and shiny, and it just looks beautiful. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to die cut these out, and I'm going to use the coordinating die. So you just put it over and run it through your die cutting machine. But before I do that, I just want to show you a new product that's been released. If you've got the annual catalogue, you'll see that we've got some new cutting machines, and up until recently we hadn't been able to get hold of the mini, and I'm glad or pleased to say that the mini is now available to purchase. So it just sits nicely on my desk. You open out the plates like you do with the larger die cutting machine. So then you get a base plate, which is plate 1, and then you get 2 cutting plates, so you get 2 clear ones. And as you can see, I've tried to use 1 plate for the actual cutting, and I turn my plate over every time I use it to stop the plate from warping. You know, the plates will get cut and abused and they will eventually warp, but my plates have been fine. I've been using it a lot, and I'm quite happy how everything is going at the moment. Then also with that you get 2 embossing plates. So you've got one for your 3D embossing plate folders, should I say, and then one for your normal ones. And I have ordered a couple of the embossing folders that fit the machine. Now when you look through your catalogues, the mini as well as the annual catalogue, you will see a sign that indicates that the dies do fit the mini, and you'll be quite surprised to see actually how many sets do fit. So there's our 2 images die cut out, and now I'm going to do some paper piercing. So I want to cut these flowers off and I want to put them on to my greenery. So I'm going to just use my paper snips and just snip these flowers off, like so. And I'm going to speed the film up whilst I do this. take that little edge off there so it's not so pointy. There you go. So these will then fit on here like so. Okay. So I'm going to get some dimensionals and use my tweezers. And these just go on the back here. I could do with my larger dimensionals. These are the mini ones. Oops, that's gone flying. And then just lastly the little one, and then just take the backs off. So then these just get layered over the flower. It's a bit difficult because I can't quite see. That one goes like that. If you find that any of the green flower can be seen, then you can just snip away, no problem. And then lastly this little one here. So it just raises that up. Snip that slightly. That's it. Okay, so that's your flower completed. So next it's time to do some more die cutting, which I've already done on my mini cutting machine. So I've used the gold foil and the layering oval framelits, and I've used the scallop one. As you can see, I've cut or punched some flowers out the middle. That is because a layer is going to go over and you're not going to see that. So you don't want to waste all this gold foil. You could also punch out little dots as well for little accents and put them in a pot. So that's with the oval layering dies. Then I've cut a piece of Whisper White or Basic White card out, and that's using the Stitch Shapes framelits. And then lastly I've cut out some hearts. Let's just bring that card in so you can see. And then that's the die, and that is from the Stitch Be Mine dies, and you've got all sorts of hearts, all sorts of shapes, which is perfect for all occasions. So I'd already done that on, as I say, on the mini cutting machine. So I'm just going to bring in my silicone mat. I do excuse the state of it, it does need a wash. And I'm going to use a sponge. So just going to put a dab of glue onto my mat. Then using a sponge, I'm just going to sponge the glue over my hearts. Like so. And this is absolutely perfect for doing this on your delicate dies. Okay. Then I'm going to bring over my petal pink and just lay that down. Now with my silicone mat that is going to be washed with some water. And then all that glue will come off and be perfect again. Okay. So I've die cut one of the frames from the coordinating framelit dies, and that one looks like this. Okay. And then I'm going to stamp Thinking of You in Poppy Parade. So just ink that up. And then that can go down like that. So what I've done is I've cut a piece of gold card, gold foil, and it's just about the same size as the label, but if I can bring this up to the camera, it just shows the gold peeking behind it. Okay, so now we can start layering our card up again. So I'm going to use some of the multi-purpose glue, and I'm just going to dab some glue on the back here. And that can be glued onto the gold. Like that. And then I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of my card. And then that can be just placed over the top like that. Then I can glue my my flower. So again, just putting some glue on there. And then I'm going to just put that at an angle and lay that like that. Oops, just need a bit of glue on that edge there. Then I need to glue the sentiment on. And then because I've already put some dimensionals up here, I'll only need to put it on one side, if that makes sense. But I've got to put the ribbon on first. So I'm going to use some glue dots to help me with that. And this is the beautiful ribbon here. And it's a lovely gold metallic ribbon. And I'm just going to cut a little bit off there. Okay. And then so that will twist like so. So I just want a glue dot just to sort of stick that together. So here's my glue dots. So if I just twist that, then I can sort of decide where I want the glue dot. Hopefully that's right in the right place. I can always move it if not, and then that just twists over like that. And then with your ends you can just go in and just slant them slightly. And then again, I'm going to use a glue dot to put that onto my card. Because if you use wet glue, that's going to just soak through the ribbon. So I think I'm just going to use 2 glue dots on there just to hold it in place. But then you'll have the extra security with the banner as well. So that can go like that. Oops. There you go. You can have that like that. And still manipulate it with the glue dot as well. And then, as I say, with the banner, that can go across. So as this bit has already been raised, because the dimensionals I've got on the back of the ovals, I just need to put a couple of dimensionals on this side to balance it out. Like so. And then just a dab of glue on the other end, just to hold that in place. Like that. Then bringing in my base card, I'm just going to put some glue on the back, don't need a lot. Backings of these dimensionals get absolutely everywhere. Okay, just going to snip that ribbon because it's just frayed slightly. So then I'm just going to finish off with some champagne rhinestones. Now on this card I've used pearls, so it's up to you where you want to put them, how many you want on there, and what type of embellishment you want to use. Now I'm using my favourite tool, which is Take a Pick. So you've got a putty end this end, and then you can have multiple tools on the other end. So I'm just going to slide and pick up that gem. Oops. Might need some more glue there. And I'm going to put one at the base of the flower. A small one at the end of the banner. Like so. So you could keep it as the 3, do sort of a rule of odd numbers, but you could have another one there, and where should you put the other? You could have one there. So that is the front of the card, and I think that looks really nice with the layer and the Poppy Parade ink. Now I did do another card, I did a birthday card, and this was using the Petal Pink base colour, and I used the Poppy Parade instead of the Gilded Flakes. So again, it gives it another look to your card. Okay, so I hope you liked that. Okay, as I said at the beginning, it is celebration, which means you can earn free products, and there's 3 ways of doing that. Celebration is running to the end of February, that's the 28th of February, and that's because there will be a second celebration in the summer. Stampin' Up have never done this before. It used to be a 3-month promotion from January to March, but as I say, this year they're trying something different, so we'll be getting 2 celebration periods. So this one ends on the 28th of February. So the 3 ways of earning your products is on a £45 order. So for every £45 you can order or choose, should I say, a free product from the celebration catalogue. I'm just doing a quick flick through here. We have stamp sets and we have papers. There is 2 sets where they are a £90 order, so you could only earn those if your order is over, or it's £90 and over, which is absolutely fantastic. We've got gorgeous papers and lovely stamp sets. The second way of earning some freebies is, or should I say a free stamp set, is by clubbing together at the moment and getting a hostess code from myself, and then you and your friends or family shop with the link, which you'll find at the end of my video. And if your party sales is a minimum of £150, you will then get Stampin' rewards of 10% of your order. But you can also earn this stamp set for free. I'll just bring that in, and that is on a qualifying order or party of £275. But do contact me and I can talk you through how you can host your own party. So the third way of earning some free products is by joining Stampin' Up. So if your wish list is £99 or more, this is the perfect time to join. So for £99, you will choose £130 worth of Stampin' Up products from the annual catalogue and the or the mini catalogue. Your choice. We don't set any criterias. It's just got to be £130 or under that you choose. You also get free P&P. I don't know, I can't remember if I mentioned that. But if you sign up during celebration, you receive this fantastic paper stack. So we have 5 colourways, or families should I say, and that's Regals, Brights, Subtles and Naturals, and the 2021-2022 in colours. There's 40 sheets in each pack, and these retail over £50, and these will not be available to buy until the new annual catalogue, which comes out later on in the year. So that's a fantastic time to join. So if you'd like to join my team, I would love for you to join, and I look forward to experiencing the Stampin' Up journey with you. You can get discounts on your crafting supplies. You can join in face-to-face as and when we can do, or online events. You get so much help. You get sneak peeks and pre-orders before customers, and the most important thing that I feel is that you make new friends and you get loads of help and loads of inspiration from everyone. It is just a lovely family to join. But as I say, if you'd like to join my team, then please do contact me and I'll be happy to answer any questions and talk you through anything that you may have to that may concern you. Anyway, I'm just going to bring you back to me. So I hope you enjoyed the card that I made today, and that I've given you inspiration with some of the new products that have just been launched, especially the Gilding flakes. Please do subscribe if you haven't already done so to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to look back at my previous videos. I can't believe that nearly a year ago I actually did my very first video. Don't forget to hit the bell and you'll be notified of any new videos I upload. Please do leave a comment. I do like to receive feedback, or if you've got a question, then I'm here to help. And all that's left for me to say is thank you for joining me. Keep well, keep safe, and keep crafting. And I look forward to crafting with you again soon. Anyway, take care. Bye.